People with this sun and moon sign combination are usually very reserved and stoic on the outside but thrumming with ideas and quite agitated on the inside. They would rather spend their time alone with their thoughts than with people. They have a unique combination, with the emotional intelligence of a Scorpio and the innovative mind of an Aquarius. Personality traits. Here are a few of the personality traits that people of this sign contain. Looking right through someone who has bad intentions is a trait that Scorpio Sun Aquarius Moon natives are born with. They are very good judges of character and often know what the other person is going to do before they do it. They like to keep their disapproving inner monologue, just that, internal. They are tough bosses who set the bar high for the people who work for them, but if there is an instance where a subordinate makes a mistake or does something in a way that is not acceptable, people of this sign combination will be very polite in telling them where they went wrong in the hopes that they will be better next time. Although they might get irritated, they won't show it openly, and especially not when there are other people around, since they do not intend to shame the person but simply explain to them the right way of doing things. They do not like empty compliments and will never accept them. They do like being appreciated and admired for their work and all that they do, but they only accept these compliments when they think they deserve them. Otherwise, these comments of admiration won't be taken well by them and won't make them happy. They gain followers very easily and without doing anything special to gain those followers. These people that follow Scorpio Sun Aquarius Moon natives usually listen to them because these natives are very influential in the way that they act and work. Their work is first and foremost and everything else comes later on. But these natives won't respect anyone that blindly follows them. In fact, they are much more likely to think highly of you if you stand your ground when debating with them. Even if they do not agree with your views, they will respect you for the simple fact that you did not just blindly agree with whatever they were saying and instead stood by your beliefs and ideals. They are not ones for superficiality, and you won't see them putting too much effort into external appearances to please others. They may want to dress well or look their best to please themselves and because they like the way they feel when they look good, but they won't do it for other people and won't appreciate it if other people are superficial. They are very creative individuals who are very open to new ideas and thoughts and beliefs. Although they will contest for their own beliefs unless they think that the other person is making a better point. They are also intellectually and artistically gifted and will do well in academic or creative settings. They are also determined and ambitious due to their Scorpio Sun and won't back down until they've accomplished all the goals they've been seeking to finish. They are likely to become overconfident due to them having such a strong following of people who agree with them. It will be in their best interest to always stay humble and question their own beliefs and opinions from time to time to make sure they aren't falling into the same trap of conceitedness that they so hate in others. They are eccentric people who like to do things their own way and won't pay heed to what anyone else says. They follow their own path, carving it as they go. Their eccentricity shouldn't be equated with foolishness or naivety, since they are very observant and analytical and are also extremely rebellious, being the most rebellious of all Scorpios in the zodiac. Since they are such eccentric characters while also being deeply emotional, they will not be properly understood by most people, and this can lead to them being quite lonely. Their creativity is their outlet, and their rebellious Scorpio side comes out with full force when they feel stifled or oppressed. Although they might seem like they won't be cooperative or do well in groups, they actually thrive in a group setting. Almost always being the leader of the group, and not one that is authoritative, although they do have high expectations from their teammates. Since they have a dominant Scorpio side, they adapt well to any environment and can thrive with little effort no matter where they are. Their Scorpio side also leads them to be very serious and introspective and determined. They will not falter from their goal no matter what and will plan ahead on whatever it is they have to do. As mentioned, they are intellectually gifted people and will do well in an academic setting. They are keen on discovering new philosophies and apply these philosophies to those around them. Their charm and eccentricity mixed with their enigmatic Scorpio side leads them to be very attractive individuals. They are also more outgoing and social than the average Scorpio, although this doesn't mean that they do not require their alone time. They need time alone to recharge and to be with themselves and their thoughts, and will become quite agitated if deprived of this. The Scorpio Sun Aquarius Moon Man. The Scorpio Sun Aquarius Moon man is quite unusual from the rest of them out there. Although he may not despise being in a group and engaging in group activities, he won't be thrilled about it either. They can be loners who like working by themselves, and their aura of mystery can attract them many followers. He is always shifting and changing and can never really settle into a routine. In fact, routines for them are akin to torture sometimes. This is also a reason why they can't really be counted on. Although they want peace and harmony amongst individuals, if he meets someone who is narrow-minded, he will not be as nice to them as he usually is. They are also not very emotionally attached to people. If not supported by their family or friends in their latest endeavor, they would rather be alone and work on their project or leave their current environment than listen to the opinions of their family. They also choose to put their work first, giving family the second place on the list of priorities. The Scorpio Sun Aquarius Moon woman. They can be termed as chaotic and inflexible while containing many complexities. They are usually quite stressed and sensitive due to the circumstances of their life, since their astrological chart forces change upon them constantly. Women with the Scorpio Sun Aquarius Moon sign combination are quite intelligent and headstrong while also being artistic and individualistic. They do not like fitting in and hate routine just as much as their male counterpart. They are usually attracted to people who are just as original and out there as they are, but they cannot be counted on in relationships since, as mentioned, they are constantly evolving and embrace change like no one else. They are usually fitted for any job under the sun, from design to marketing, but they aren't very reliable employees and are prone to procrastination. Love and marriage. They seek both devotion and freedom in relationships, which may seem contrary to each other to other people but not to the Scorpio Sun Aquarius Moon. They want someone who can be totally in love with them and essentially worship them while still providing them with the space and respect necessary for them to flourish internally and in their work. They want someone with similar ideals and morals as them, since they aren't willing to compromise on theirs. They do not want to change the very basic ideas that make them who they are, and hence need someone who thinks in a similar way as them. They are picky with their partners and want to settle down with only the right person. They are also quite inquisitive and want to know everything there is to know about their partner. This is to see if their ways of thought align or not. They can be very kind and affectionate to the person they are committed to, even if they need to keep their individualistic side alive and kicking. Best match. The best match for people with this sign combination are people who have similar goals and ideals as they do. They require someone who they can entrust to be the rock of the relationship, someone who they can always count on since they aren't very reliable themselves. But they also need to be respectful of the Scorpio Sun Aquarius Moon's boundaries and free-spirited identity, since that is something they don't want to compromise on.